Welcome to another week of Females Unfiltered show. Hope you're all doing fabulous.
Yes, hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. It's Thursday, we're almost to Friday, so
let's think positive.
And let's finish strong, people.
That is the theme of the show for Chrissy today, guys. Think positive. Avette and I were discussing about drink. Of course, guys, you know we love our Spa Girls cocktails. Shout out to Spa Girls. Which
Spa Girls.
The founder is coming on in March. We can't wait to have Karen on. She's amazing. And I was like, it's one of those days where if I have one drink, I'm going to be like, fuck the world, and I'm going to go to the bar, and I'm going to drink all the drinks, and it's going to be a disaster.
And it's so early to let go of the rest of the day.
But that's cool, guys. We're just going to try to keep it here.
We'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it pans out, and we're just going to make the best of whatever.
That's right.
This day turned out to be.
Right. Did you have a favorite thing this week by chance?
My favorite thing this week has actually happened tonight.
Oh.
I am going to go have dinner with my dad and all my siblings and all my nieces and nephews. So that is my favorite thing because it's been a minute and we're such a close family. Yeah. So just getting together makes me so happy.
That's awesome. Okay, have the best time.
Yes.
I was thinking if I had one, and originally I was like, no, fuck it. But then I was like, no, I'm trying to practice this thing called letting shit ride out, and then I'll assess it. So I did go to Disneyland last weekend.
Oh, nice.
With a human. We're just going to refer to him as human at this point in time. And it was a fun experience in and of itself.
Great.
I have nothing else to say right now about that. Okay.
Until next week, stay tuned.
Until next week. Next week, it'll all play out. I'm letting shit ride till then. All right, guys, we love to get on to a couple things that are going on in the world. Did you find anything interesting out that's going on in the world?
Oh, most definitely. The lottery winner, okay?
Oh, hey, who doesn't want to win the lottery?
Right, who doesn't want to win the lottery, and
Yeah.
who does not want to stay anonymous once they come into such a huge amount of money? I thought that was like pretty interesting when people do that. They show up to collect their wins, and they're like completely anonymous because once the money start rolling, the more money we come across, the more problems we see.
Right? You know, we're knocking on your door. So yeah, this guy, he won the lottery in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And he showed up in a Scream costume.
The entire costume. Now, I don't know if he was screaming because I won so much money, or is he like, I am scared of what's about to happen to me, so.
And it took him 56 days to even pick it up because he was so nervous.
So nervous.
So he finally picked it up, and he wears a Scream outfit, and the check just has his first initial and his last name. It doesn't give the full name. So if you won the lottery, and by the way, this is important information for anybody who wins the lottery in certain states. Whatever you write on the back of the ticket, that's who the lottery goes to. So if you want to remain anonymous, you have to put it like into the trust of someone that's not your name.
Okay.
If you put your name on the back of that lottery ticket after it's called, it has to go exactly to your name. And certain states do not let you remain anonymous.
Okay.
They reveal your identity. So just if you guys are playing the lottery out there, research, whatever your state's laws are. But something to take into consideration.
Yeah, definitely keep that in mind, and you never know when it's going to be your chance to get that big win, so don't look at it as I'm not going to win anyway. I mean, well, you're playing, so you assume you're going to win.
Right,
so just
exactly.
Do you play, research.
By the way? Do you play the lottery?
I play when it's like super, super big, so I think my whole life I've played like 4 times, and every single time I knew deep down in my heart that I was going to win, okay? I knew I deserved it. I knew I was going to win.
Right?
And it didn't happen.
And stole that shit from you. What the hell? I know, I only play first of all, I never have cash, but in the off chance I have like $2 on me, I'll be like, all right, I just happen to have $2. Maybe it's because I'm supposed to play the lottery. Yeah,
and it's so funny. The first time I played, I didn't know that you couldn't pay with like a card, that you had to pay with cash. So I was like, oh, okay.
Exactly.
But that's interesting. So keep that in mind as well. If you've never played, whenever you buy your lotto ticket, it has to be paid for in cash.
Yeah, so if you show up with your mama's debit card, they're not going to accept it.
And baby.
Okay, yeah, I thought that was interesting too. Also, guys, another fun thing. Who doesn't love to travel?
I love to travel.
Love to travel. Such a good escape from the real
world. That's like my instant reality withdrawal.
Right? Well, I saw something that you probably would actually be able to do. So JetBlue, I guess they've done this contest before, where they give away 3 lucky winners for a year of free travel to anywhere where they go. It's fucking a whole year, free fucking travel, all you like. Except the catch is you have to completely delete everything on your Instagram or archive it, whatever, but your Instagram has to go blank. And the only post you can post is the one from JetBlue. announcing you're in the contest, and there's like you have to fill in the blank for something.
Okay. Now, what about after you clear your page?
Well, if you win, then they want you to fill that shit up with pictures from your travels.
Oh, okay. But nothing like really personal,
Yeah.
like just promoting JetBlue and.
Well, I guess it's until you win. I didn't see specifics like after you win, can you start posting shit on your Instagram again? But I was thinking about it, and I was like, this is terrible, could I delete my whole Instagram for travel? And I don't know if I could.
I could totally do it.
You could totally do it. And then I was like, well, do I just have to delete my personal Instagram, or do I have to delete the show's Instagram?
Interesting point.
Because if I can keep the show's Instagram, I do think I could do it.
Yeah.
But if you guys are interested in entering, the deadline is before 8:59 a.m. on March 8th.
So.
Okay, so just head over to JetBlue or head over to JetBlue's Instagram, and you'll see the details there.
Shoot your shot. Free travals.
I know.
It's a win-win.
I kind of want to do it, but we'll deter that. We'll get back. Okay, guys. There's a couple of things going on in the world, but they weren't that crazy or important. I feel like it's 11:45. Let's bring Judith Brooke on.
Let's bring Judith.
Have fun with her. We're gonna take a really quick break, guys, and we're gonna get set up for Judith Brooke, and she always loves to ask us anything. We'll be right back, everyone. Hi guys, we're back.
Hello. It's
Yay!
me.
JB's in the house. How you doing, girl?
Good.
How was your week?
It was good. Shout out to the woman dressed in a flannel onesie with her dog also in a flannel onesie that I saw on the way here.
Love
That is such a cute idea. Was it
Living your
exact
best
same
life.
print?
Yes.
Aw, so
like
cute.
made to match outfits, out walking her dog. I was like, you do you, boo.
That warms my cold heart.
Hashtag Hollywood. So things are good.
Good.
great.
Glad to hear. And guys, JB asks us anything, and it's always interesting. And whatever the fuck it is, we have to do our best to answer.
Yes.
So what you got
Should
in
we
the
just
menu?
jump right
Let's
in?
jump
right
sister.
in.
Okay, so obviously Oscars just happened.
It did. It did.
Who do you think was the best dressed at the Oscars?
So, confession,
Yeah.
did not watch the Oscars.
I didn't either. I was like, oh, this is gonna be hard.
Like not even clips or anything?
Went
I
to
did
Disneyland. But I caught like 3 fashions maybe.
Okay.
Okay, the only fashion I really caught was Billy. But what's
Yes,
Billy's last name?
Porter.
Billy Porter. Yes.
The Christian Siriano tuxedo gown.
You see, she knows all the specific words.
I
and
know all the words, folks.
it looked amazing.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yes.
I mean, who's ever seen a tuxedo gown?
Definitely
Yeah.
a standout of the night.
It was
Yes.
definitely standout of the night, and I also did not watch the Oscars.
Yes.
It was my friend's 30th birthday, so we were partying all weekend.
Totally understand.
But I did catch that.
Yep.
That fashion statement he made, and when I first saw it, I was like, a bit much. But, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
I still don't know how I feel about it.
Okay.
I don't think I'm leaning towards
All right.
loving it. I'm
Okay.
more so on the opposite side, like, okay.
I'm like, fierce. Do it.
Okay, 2 things about that. You know it was a standout when neither one of you saw the Oscars, but you still know.
Yes,
that
valid
tuxedo
point.
gown. Also, did either of you see the video of Glenn Close looking at Billy Porter's tuxedo gown?
No, but
I
could
missed
you
that,
reenact
please.
it with your
Okay,
face
let
right
me
now?
see. I'll try. I'm no Glenn Close. But I'll try. Okay, so the camera's on Billy Porter. Glenn Close is off his shoulder, like in the background. She sees the tuxedo gown. Let me see if I can do this.
Yeah.
That was
amazing.
Wow.
I tried.
Oh, now I'm gonna look for the video.
Yeah. I want to
It's
see them
very
myself.
good. It's very good. But I love
Yeah.
J-Lo's gown. You guys have
I
to
did
look
see
at-
J-Lo. I'm
Yes.
everything J-Lo. She is drop dead gorgeous. I mean, body banging, face banging. She's
Yes.
just amazing. And I feel like she always make really, really great fashion choices.
Yeah.
She never does me wrong. So J-Lo looked absolutely amazing. Loved
she's
her gown.
Stunning. She was in a silver mosaic
Okay. Oh,
Tom
mosaic.
Ford gown. And it was a piece of art.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
she
now I
was
have
a
to
piece
look.
of art in it. Gorgeous. And her Oscars after party gown was also beautiful.
I
It
missed
was
that
like
one.
black and blue with this, and it was almost like a fan thing happening here and a high slit.
Okay.
J-Lo always looks good.
Yeah.
I find it so amazing that one woman can be perfect in like every aspect.
Right.
Like,
I've
literally.
seen her in person on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
And she is just as flawless.
Wow.
Up close. Gorgeous.
I could imagine that she's beauty on and off screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing, it surprises me every time I see her, though, is she's like this tall. She's so tiny.
She is?
She's super tiny.
Oh,
She's
she
like
carries herself
5'4"
very
or
tall.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, her heels are always like that big.
Yeah, she does come off really tall.
Yeah.
All the genetics
Interesting.
gods blessed her.
Yeah, she's
All of
blessed.
them.
J-Lo. Okay, next one.
All right.
What do you guys think of the Lady Cooper rumors?
Oh, is that their celebrity name?
Yeah, that's like their ship name is Lady Cooper.
I love that it's called a ship name. By the way, I first heard that term from my fucking nephews in high school when you shipped someone, or maybe they were there. Yeah. And there's a dating app called Ship. Popped up on my Instagram.
Is
They're
there?
like,
Not
yeah,
surprised.
where like your friends weigh in on the people and they decide.
Oh, that sounds like fun though.
Yeah, when they decide
lot
like
of fun.
they like
Sounds
approve
fun.
or not approve, and then they ship the situation.
Oh, no.
I know.
Ah.
Well,
That would
Lady
not be for
Cooper,
me.
I mean, did you watch What's Its Face?
Yes, I did.
Okay, did not.
A Star is Born? Is that
Haven't
what you're
seen it yet.
referring to?
Yes, I haven't seen it yet. It's on my it's on my list.
Chrissy Carpenter.
It's on my list.
Chrissy, it's coming back to theaters for a limited engagement because they just won the Best Original Song Oscar. So it will be
Okay.
back for, I think, a week or 2 weeks.
I thought he was married.
He's not married. He does have a long-term girlfriend.
Said I wasn't
Some
joking.
sources say that their relationship has been on the rocks, especially since A Star is Born.
Okay.
And Lady Gaga, this week, she and her fiance just broke up a few days before the Oscars. So now she's single.
You're like totally
And-
for Lady Cooper. I can see it
I'm
all
torn.
over you. You're
I'm
like
torn.
so
I'm
jazzed.
Torn. I'm torn. You know what? Their chemistry is undeniable. It's amazing.
Okay.
The Vegas performance, the Oscars performance, they totally almost kissed.
In which performance?
At the
the
Oscars
Oscars.
performance.
Okay, I have
so
to
they were
watch.
singing together on the piano. They're sharing one mic. They're sitting like all
sharing one
like
mic?
cozy, cheek to cheek. They're like this close, and at one point she turns her head, and it was like, are they gonna kiss? But they didn't. But then she turns her head back really quick. Like, it was intense.
Oh my
It was
God.
intense, guys. Chemistry is there, but he's in a relationship. Obviously, respect
Okay.
the relationship.
All right.
But, you know, if they're not happy in their relationship, I don't know. There's a lot going on. The world is feeling things, okay? What do you guys think?
Relationship falls apart, blame it on JB, okay?
No, okay,
putting it out
actually, so the internet is blaming Bradley Cooper for Lady Gaga's relationship falling apart.
Oh.
That's what's happening right now.
Okay.
Is the internet is like, it's because of Bradley. But Lady Gaga's like, no, it just didn't work out. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I feel like I need to do some research.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to watch this performance.
Watch the performance, the Vegas performance, and the Oscars performance, and see what you think about this chemistry.
I think any people who are in huge industries like that and they're dating, like the odds are so fucking against you. I think it's just so like I don't know if whether entertainment people should date non-entertainment people or whether you should date an entertainment person because you both understand it.
Right.
But you're constantly put in situations where you're working very closely with
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
who are most likely attractive, and yes, you may discover chemistry that you did not know existed.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not blaming, but just look at Common and fucking Alicia Keys. Okay, she snatched him from his wife. He was fucking married. They worked on a song together. She wrote a song about it. Their undeniable chemistry, and snatched him from his wife.
Wow. But how amazing that his wife and Alicia get along now.
Oh my God,
Because
no, they don't.
in a situation like that, usually you would expect there to be like animosity for
Oh,
like
yeah.
forever.
I'd be like, bitch, no.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
took
yeah.
my husband. We already had children before your fucking fancy ass came
But I
along.
believe they like wrote a book together about you know
What?
making it work, and I've seen them on like interviews together.
I did
so
not know that.
You know what?
they're in a happy space apparently.
I
so
think
that's
the
great.
ex-wife has a fucking voodoo doll of Alicia Keys. She's probably like, okay.
Probably like just
in
sit
her eye.
back and watch.
Exactly.
Sit back
You know
and
how it
watch how
goes.
this unfolds.
Friends close, enemies closer. That's
Exactly.
exactly what that
Exactly.
shit is.
So maybe Lady Gaga and Arena are, you know, future BFFs.
Okay, next.
Who knows? Okay. Were you voted most likely to anything in high school?
I was. Oh my God. I was, but Damn, I don't remember.
You don't
How
remember?
terrible. I don't. It was either, shit.
Well, you can just lie and make it up now.
Sure.
Whatever you wanted to.
She was voted nicest lips, folks.
It could have been like most likely to succeed because I've always been like a hustler and
Right.
just doing shit,
Right.
or maybe like nicest person, or
Right.
you know, most friendly. I don't know, something like that. But I don't remember. But I know I was definitely voted. Like I was that girl in high school.
Yeah.
Got along with everybody,
Same.
and you know.
Did you get a vote for something?
I did.
What'd you get?
I got most likely to be president and most likely to star in a TV show.
Wait. President of the U.S.
Yes.
Can you help us get to your job?
Exactly. Are you, guys?
Can you help us?
Judith Brooke, are you announcing your 2020 candidacy?
This is it, folks. This is it. My first
It is
order.
time for you to step into
We
your
are getting
calling,
rid of
okay?
student loans.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna fix these jobs. Ooh, yeah. What's happening?
I was voted most unique dressed.
Ooh.
Okay, I
Because
can see that.
always
Yeah,
wore
definitely.
Yeah.
crazy shit to school as one of my forms of rebellion. I had several. But on one of them, like, I went to the school, or it probably was like this at your guys' school. If you didn't wear fucking Abercrombie, Fitch, and American Eagle, you weren't cool, right? And I was like, that is such bullshit. So I wore a trash bag to school.
Trash bags?
You wore a I fucking made a trash bag dress and a matching headband. And I was like, I'm protesting all you fuckers that think you have to wear American Eagle to be cool.
my
And I wore a fucking
gosh.
trash bag with
That
boots.
is so funny,
And I
Chrissy.
was like, you know what?
On one hand, I'm shocked, and on the other, I am not surprised at all.
right.
That's amazing. Do you have a picture of this?
I don't know. I'm asking my dad. He's got a lot of my
Yes.
photos.
That
You
is
need to
so
put that up in the
hilarious.
shows, like Throwback
Right.
Thursday.
Yeah, we have to do a Throwback Thursday. That would be fun.
And
Yeah.
happened to I was visiting a friend in San Francisco, and this other girl who I guess went to high school with, but I don't remember, was there, and she was like, "Wait a second,
You're a trash
were
bag
you the
girl.
girl who wore a trash bag?" And I was like, "That's me." And she was like, "Oh my god, I remember you." I was like,
Of
okay.
course she does.
How can anyone forget that?
Yes. Oh man.
A lot of shit.
You
That's
should
so
have
funny.
entered in those. You know how they have the prom contest for like most unusual prom outfit, where you make it out of homemade items.
I don't know if we had that.
Okay, well, it's a thing that exists now
Okay,
that you
okay.
totally
Yeah.
should have done. That's amazing. Okay, last question.
Okay,
Wasn't expecting that. Best show that you're watching right now? So much good stuff out there.
You know, I am currently watching Greenleaf. It's pretty old.
Is it about marijuana?
No. It's not. It's actually on Netflix, and it's just a show like a lot of conspiracy and evil going on. But the main family are like pastors, and they own like a church or whatever. It's a pretty old show, but I've heard about it for so long, but I'm just now getting caught up.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. It doesn't keep me up, but it is good.
Okay.
Because every time I tune in, it's like late at night, and
Yeah.
I'm like 10 minutes in, I fall asleep.
Is this fiction or is it based on a true family?
It's on a true family.
Oh,
Yeah, but fiction. But you know, it's not like completely just made up. So
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. Well, I'm currently watching Crashing, which is back on HBO.
Okay.
Crashing is about a guy who's a stand-up comedian, and he's like a very clean comedian. He doesn't do dirty jokes. He's like the king of dad jokes, but they're actually funny dad jokes. And it's like his journey through New York City, and he meets all these super famous comedians on the way, and so there's always like a really famous comedian who's got a cameo. Plus, like, his ex-wife fucking cheated on him, and so that's like an underlying storyline, and he's figuring out like because he only ever slept with her because he's Christian. And he's like figuring out how to navigate like dating and sleeping around, and like that's a thing, and wait, we had sex, so that means we're together and I love you, right? So it's a really good show. I would check it out. Crashing on HBO.
All right.
What you got going on?
Also, Netflix just finished the first season of Umbrella Academy.
okay.
Oh yeah, what is that good?
So good. It is so good.
Okay.
So if you haven't heard, it's about this like dysfunctional family of
I love dysfunctional
superheroes.
families. Yeah.
They're all adopted brother and sister, and their father passes away, so they come together to figure out what happened, and they have this huge problem to solve. and it's really good. I don't want to give
I'm
too
about to
much
check it
away
out.
because, you know.
Okay.
But
So
yeah.
what is it called again? Tell
The
us.
Umbrella Academy.
The Umbrella Academy.
Mhm.
Okay, we have to check that out.
Yes. Give it past. Don't just judge it on the first episode. The first episode, I mean, it was good, but I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna love this. But then after like the second, third episode, I was like, I am in it. I am in it.
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well that sounds fun,
great,
guys.
yeah.
We got a lot to do this weekend. Stock
Things
up
to
your
check
fucking
out.
queue of shit.
Supposed to rain, so it's a good time to catch up on things. So
Yeah, good call, good
it's
call.
nothing like staying in, watching TV, Netflix, and chilling when it's cozy outside.
And drinking.
Yeah.
Spa Girl
But
cocktails.
stay positive, folks. Remember.
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
JB, where can people find, follow, and support you?
You can find and follow me at Judith Brooke, JUDYTHBROOKE, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And here, of course. Watch me here on the Females Unfiltered show.
That.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get all set up for our guest of the hour, Jillian. And we'll be right back. Hang tight, everyone. Bye. Hi, guys. We're back. Guys, Jillian's with us. Welcome. Hey, girl. Hey. Fellow redhead right there.
It's not a real red, but I like to believe it is.
Well, I wouldn't have told either way.
And it's super gorgeous,
It
so
suits
it
you.
works.
Thanks. I like the red. I think it's, the perfect color for me.
Yeah.
I've done the whole caramel
Okay.
color.
Yep.
I've done black, done the brown. I've done all of the colors.
Oh, yeah, I saw your brown. I liked it, too.
Brown is good. I think that's what my original hair color
Yeah.
is. I'm not
At this
sure,
point-
though. Like, they started dyeing my hair when I was, 12 on sets, so I'm pretty I don't
You're
know
like, I don't at this point.
what it is.
Yeah,
I
it
think
just
it's
it is what it is
brown.
at this point.
Yeah, it's just, this is what we're going with, and it's just going to stay this way.
We're cool with that. We're totally cool with that. Guys, Jillian is an actress. She's also a producer and a director. She's got all sorts of shit going on, and it's effing amazing, and we're super stoked about it, and we're just going to get into everything right the fuck now. First of all, let's get into your film that's coming out.
Yes.
Well, the premiere was yesterday, Pretty Broken.
Congratulations on that.
So
Yay.
much fun.
And the actual big premiere is March 1st, guys.
Yes.
It will be in
Tomorrow.
theaters.
Yeah, so it's playing at the Lemley in North Hollywood for a week. We're very excited.
Nice.
We're doing
Support.
Q&As every 7:20 showing. We're doing Q&A after with me and a couple of other special guests.
Okay.
Yeah.
Each night.
Yeah.
So that's fun. You guys should come to that. And it'll
Yeah,
be
definitely.
on Amazon, iTunes, everywhere on VOD tomorrow as well.
That's effing amazing. Okay, so we're all out here, right? We're all pursuing a dream. A lot of us are actors. And it's like, how the fuck do I get from my desire and making shit with my friends to Jillian over here, who's got her shit on Amazon and in a theater?
Right, she's doing things
Right?
over here.
She's
She's making
doing
shit happen,
things.
okay?
So talk to us a little bit about that transition and how you made this film fucking happen.
Oh gosh, this film took so long. I got the script 6 years ago.
Wow.
So it's definitely the elephant birth of my career. But it's been amazing. When I got the script, I was shooting another film up in Medford, Oregon, and I had gotten really sick because
Okay.
I was filming in snow in
Wow.
a dress. And I'd come down from my hotel room, and the writer Jill was sitting there, and she was like, I have a movie for you. And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I have Uggs on right now. My hair is a mess.
Right.
I look like I just vomited for 10 hours.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? And she's like, you look like this character I wrote. Great. Thanks. But then I read it and I fell in love, and we waited a couple years until I was old enough to play the role because I've always
Okay.
played much younger
Okay.
on camera. I
Right,
don't
right.
know just
Right,
what
I hear
happens
you,
to me.
girl. It's cool.
You
work
we're-
longer in the
we're
industry
LA,
when that
like,
shit happens.
I'm still going out for high school roles. Come
People
on.
would be
Yeah, that's
shocked
amazing.
at the real
It's
ages
ridiculous.
of people out
Yeah.
there.
But yeah, so we waited a couple years and then we finally shot it, and we played a couple festivals, and we found Freestyle, who's our distributor, and
Okay.
they've been fantastic. And it's just finding the right people and connecting with the right people, and getting it out there, just doing it, making
Right,
it.
right.
I don't even know how we made it. We just did.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like one of those things where you look back and you're like, oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that's
Right,
amazing.
okay.
That's amazing. Now, did you do any producing on this project as well?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I produced this, and so did my mom, and Brett and Jill, who are the director and writer, also produced it. So
Okay.
It's the baby of the four of us,
Yeah.
basically.
And how was that experience from a production aspect?
It was great. It's stressful because it's an indie film, so obviously, budget and time
Yeah.
is always your biggest stressors in making an independent film, but
Yeah.
It was great. We had a blast, and we all connect really well. So, I mean, we talk 24/7. Just
Well, that's
all the
amazing.
time.
Yeah.
And how was that producing with your mom?
It's great. We've been producing together for 10 years now.
God!
So,
Oh, wow.
Shit.
she's like my producing partner. It's like, Duplass brothers are brothers, and then there's me and my mom doing our
That's
thing.
so
Nice,
cute.
nice. Now, is your mom a full-on producer? Or?
She's a producer and a writer. So
Okay.
another film that we did that came out last year called To the Beach, which is on Netflix now.
And you
is-
directed
Nice.
I directed that,
To the
yeah.
beat. To the beat,
My
right?
mom,
Okay.
To the Beat, yes.
Okay.
And then my mom and I came up with the concept, and she wrote the script. So she writes and produces, and then I act and produce and direct.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
okay,
fantastic.
okay,
Yeah, so
nice.
we like complement each other.
Nice.
I mean, that's a huge undertaking
Yeah.
to direct a project that is on Netflix.
Yeah, it
Did
was
you
crazy.
feel overwhelmed? Did you feel like I just got to put the confidence on so people trusted me? Like,
No.
how was that?
It was crazy. It was one of those things that fell into my lap.
Okay.
Like, our friends came to us who had these younger daughters, and they were like, we want to make a dance film where they're sisters. And we were just like, well, okay, like, what? And they were like, we don't know, just write something. And we were like, okay, sure. So then my mom and I came up with the idea. She wrote it, and then they found the money, got it all together. And it was my first time directing anything.
Yeah.
Which was crazy
Yeah.
in and of itself. For me to sign on to do a dance film as my
Right,
first one.
right.
Like, let's complicate things even more.
More, right?
Go
Let's have
study your dance
children.
shit, sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have children and
my God,
dancing,
right?
and also make it an indie film.
Right.
How
Yeah.
are we gonna do that?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a great distributor. That's with Vision, and they got it to Netflix, which was fantastic.
Nice.
And it was great. I loved it. I love directing.
And what an honor to be asked to direct, right?
Yeah,
Like
it was
someone
wild.
trusts your vision so much.
It was wild. But I think for me, like, that was the I've always wanted to direct. I didn't think it was going to be this early in my career. But I think it was the perfect situation because I had been a child actor.
Right.
For me, it was easy to connect with the
Right.
kids and
That's
be able
amazing.
to talk to them in a way that I feel like most people can't.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, and I'm sure they appreciated that as well.
Yeah, we had like little secret
Best
code
times.
words that we'd use with each other. Like
Yeah.
if I wanted them
Cute.
to like add a little something, I'd like tell one of them to sparkle, and they all knew what that meant. And
Uh-huh.
they're like, okay, instead of like calling people out in front of their friends,
Right.
Because
Yeah.
they're all teenagers,
Right.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't want to be like
Self-conscious, yeah.
embarrassed or anything like that. So
Yeah.
it was really fun. I loved it. We're doing a sequel. I'm directing
Oh,
that
great!
too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go, girl.
You're busy.
I need a nap.
Okay, let's dive
Which
in.
is nice.
Right? Let's dive in a little bit with Pretty Broken.
Yeah.
Talk to people because the concept is really interesting. I was watching, highlights from it, and you're a terrific actress.
Thank
I mean, you
you.
really are. So talk to us a little about the concept of it in itself.
Yeah, Pretty Broken is about Lindsay Lou, who's my character, and she is going through a rough time in her life. She's going through divorce. She got married too young. She's a college dropout. She really doesn't have any purpose. She's kind of searching for that, and she's in her young 20s. It's, she doesn't know what she's going to do.
Yeah.
And then the rock of her life, her father, goes missing on an expedition in the Himalayas, and he's presumed dead, but she refuses to believe it and hatches a plan to get enough money saved up to go over there and try to find his body or find him alive.
Right.
So that's the premise of it. What attracted me to it is that I don't feel like there's a lot of films out there that truly represent like a lost girl in her 20s. Like everything is usually like, ooh, college age
Right,
stuff.
And
like,
it's totally
the
opposite in
party.
real life, right?
I'm like,
Oh my God, we're so lost in our
films,
20s.
Yeah.
I'm still lost.
I know. I'm like,
Same here.
especially, I don't know what it is. Like, all of these films, though, that come out about, like, young girls in their 20s, it's like either they're a hooker, like, on drugs, or they're
Right.
partying in college. I'm like, where's the actual stories that are
Right.
happening?
Yeah.
Because this doesn't pertain to any of my friends. Like,
Yeah.
none of my friends
Yeah,
are
yeah. I
going through this
cannot
right
relate
now.
to this story, okay?
Yeah.
So that's why I like it. I think it's a great slice of life, and it's nice to be able to put something out there that that a lot of people are going to be able to connect to in a way that they haven't been able to connect to in other films.
Right, yeah.
I really want to know if he's lost or not. But
You
we'll
have to
have to
watch
watch and
it.
find out.
You get to watch it tomorrow. You can watch it tomorrow. Figure it out.
And you were in Ladies of the Lake and season 2, right? Is it started or?
Yeah, it's out. It came out, when did that come out? Last summer, I believe. It came out.
And I believe we had on Jessica Morris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She was at the premiere
Yeah,
last night.
she's
I love
great.
her.
She's super cute. And am I mistaken? Is this like the movie where all the ladies masturbate together? Right? Pretty sure.
No, this is the
that's
movie where all the husbands die.
Oh! Never mind. I don't know what movie I'm thinking about. There was some show where
No.
like chicks masturbate together, and I was like, what?
That's some females Unfiltered shit.
I think that needs to happen here. No, Ladies of the Lake, all the husbands are dead, and I was like the
Who
queen
needs those
bee of the
motherfuckers anyway? I don't need them.
Us. What's up?
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. We did 2 seasons of that. It was great. I love Jessica. She's super sweet.
Yeah, she is super sweet. And then, as you mentioned, you were a child actor. You're in Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, soap operas feed you so much text so quickly, and that shit changes on a dime with those scripts. I mean,
true.
how did you deal with the memorization as a child?
I had done a lot of theater as a kid. I grew up doing shows at the Glendale Center Theater.
Okay.
And I actually got cast on Days of Our Lives because somebody who worked at the Glendale Center Theater knew the casting director at Days, and they like to hire theater actors for soap operas because you can memorize a lot pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So that's how I got that. When I was doing Days, I was actually in a production of To Kill a Mockingbird, a scout as well. So I was like double dutying for a bit there. But yeah, I mean, it was just one of those things where it's like, okay, here's a new script. I read it. Great, got it. I have somewhat of a photographic memory, so I can
that's pretty amazing.
kind of just look at it. I also feel like when you're a kid who's an actor, like you've trained your brain to do this. But it's also bad because there's a lot of stuff that I forget that have like happened to me, or like just information that I should know that just will completely leave my mind because I'm pretty sure my brain's like, don't need that.
Don't
need that.
Right, and there's like a new onslaught of info.
Like, there you go. Here's new stuff. Get rid of the old stuff.
That's rad. You went to college when you were 16?
Yeah, for a couple semesters.
Damn, girl. Okay.
I didn't finish though.
Fuck it. Who needs to go to college?
I want to. At some point, I would love to go back to college. I like learning. Every time like I went to go back, I'd book something else.
It's a great problem.
So then I was just doing it to be like, well, maybe if I sign up for college again, I'll book something.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it.
It worked a couple times. And then there was one incident with a philosophy class that I don't even want to talk about. It was bad. But yeah, I went for a couple of semesters. I loved it. I just went to Santa Monica College here.
Yeah,
it was great. It was great.
Were you homeschooled through, high school and such?
Kind of. When I entered into middle school, I had gone to several different schools up to that point, but when I entered middle school was when I was on Days, and I tried my hardest to like stay in school and do Days.
Oh my god, I bet that was such a challenge.
But like having like 6 teachers trying to give you homework,
no,
like, it just it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So I went to homeschool, and then I graduated when I was 15.
Okay.
So I just got it all done, got it out of the way.
I feel like that's an interesting thing we should look at with our education system, right?
Yeah.
When people are getting this one-on-one attention, they can finish that shit so much faster.
Yeah, and I think I know a lot of kids in the industry do it because if you graduate out, then you don't have to have a set teacher on set, which means that the production doesn't have to spend as much money hiring you.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, it just helps in that aspect, especially if you're like flying somewhere to film. They don't have to fly a set teacher then as well.
Right.
They just can hire you.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
It works, but yeah, I mean, it was fun. I like school. I'd like to go back. I like learning. I read a lot.
I love that you love school.
Yeah. The great thing is it's never too late, so I mean, just keep booking your gigs, girl.
Or something. Go back in like my 30s.
Yeah. Who cares? Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll get like a wildlife degree. I could do that.
Because you're an environmentalist.
Yes.
Right? And an activist as well. So yeah, girl, get yourself an environmentalist degree.
That's what I'm talking about. I was literally looking at it the other day because I was like, can I get a degree in just knowing everything about animals?
I feel like
I can, and I should because I love animals.
Yeah.
How many pets do you have?
I have 2 myself. I have a white German Shepherd, Amelia Pond, after Doctor Who, and a Alaskan Malamute named Tala.
Okay.
2 big dogs.
You like the big ass dogs.
I had a big dog growing up, so I think that's like what it is. They just provide comfort. Like I like laying on my dogs,
That's understandable.
I like to put my head on my Malamute. She doesn't really appreciate it, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Like I rescued you from the shelter. You can take my head.
Exactly.
You're
And
fine.
you feed her every day.
They get homemade food. Like
Okay.
they get their joint pills. Like they're good.
They know.
Yeah, and I'm the complete opposite. I have a small Yorkie and I have a big Rot, and they're both house dogs. And my Rot, I try to cuddle with him too. I thought it would be fun. Like I imagined that as he got bigger, but he's not going for it. He's like,
get
move.
off.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I am not your toy.
But it's the cutest thing because he'll like if I'm asleep in the morning, he wakes me up by just coming like he'll get this close to my face.
Oh
so
my
like
God.
put his face on my mattress and he's like here. And I'm like, good morning,
Hello.
Zeus. Is it that time?
My shepherd will do that. She'll come up, she'll like crawl her way up and then put her head exactly on the pillow next to mine and stare at me.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
just like paw me. It's just like,
Feel them watching you.
hello? Hi. I love you. Can you wake up?
Let's go.
I
It's a day.
know.
It's a new day.
They're so amazing. I love animals
Dogs are
as
great.
well.
I don't know
yeah.
how people don't have dogs.
Yeah.
I
love
know.
Yeah, for a while I didn't have I got my own personal dog about 5 years ago, and at first I didn't get the relationship with humans and their dogs, and now I'm like,
It is
it's a real thing, guys. Those are my babies. Like my boyfriend gets annoyed, birthday comes up, we're celebrating, like, oh my God, we got to get a cake.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Zeus, you want a steak? Ace, you want chicken?
Yep.
Yeah. Those
It's
are
a
my
whole thing.
babies.
We used to do with one of my dogs growing up. We used to do In-N-Out burgers for their birthdays. I thought it was great, and then a strawberry milkshake as well. They love that. My mom's one dog, Bessie, is obsessed with ice cream. You can't even say the words ice cream.
Wow.
She knows it, and she'll run to the freezer. And you're just
So
like,
interesting.
chill, girl. You do not need any ice cream. Like, that's a no. Same with carrots. They love carrots. Very
Wow.
strange.
I started buying just food for dogs.
Oh, my best friend and I were just talking
That
about
shit
that.
is great.
Yeah.
My dog became like a little whiny brat as soon as I started feeding it to him because
Yeah.
as soon as he knows it's food time, he will sit there like an orphan child and whine. And I'm like, you're gonna get your food. You know it's coming. Chill the fuck out. But now he like
does
licks
that
his
too.
bowl. He licks around the bowl. He licks the floor. I'm like, you got it. You got it.
You get it? It's cool. Yeah, we make, I do a homemade blend and then I do kibble with it.
Yeah,
But,
I do the
they're
same thing.
spoiled.
Yeah.
It's so spoiled.
Yeah, I made that mistake with my Yorkie. Like, I would, of course, eat, and he's always there. His name's Ace, by the way, because I'm like, he's my Ace Boom Coon, because he would always be with me. So I started feeding him, human food, and now he will not eat his dog food. But I'm like, okay, we're going to have to figure out a way to incorporate it in. So I would do, like, a home blend, like chicken, carrots, with dog food, and he'll eat that. And
There you
with
go.
Zeus, the big rat, I said, we're not putting you on a human appetite at all, because
Absolutely
you are
not.
too
You're
big.
Mom's gonna go broke.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you're going to stick to your kibbles, buddy.
Okay, I got a rando question for you.
Yeah.
Is Poshmark as amazing as everybody says?
I don't know. I mean, I have a Poshmark account.
And it's on your website.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, she is
like-
serious.
I'm,
You
like,
can
trying
shop
to
her
get rid of
Poshmark.
this stuff. I don't want it anymore. Like, somebody please buy it. I've bought like one thing off of Poshmark, and to be honest, it was a Tigger sweater. I know.
Is it Halloween?
No
No.
judgment, girl. No
It's ridiculous.
judgment.
It's just ridiculous. I love Disneyland, and I like always have to have like a Disney themed thing.
Okay,
when I,
okay.
go.
That's cute. That's cute.
So
Okay.
I bought this like $10 Tigger sweater
Okay.
that's like super oversized and cute and basically like something I want to live in.
Yeah.
I'm a sweater person. Like I just want
Okay.
to live in sweaters. But I don't know. I have stuff. I've sold a couple things on it. I don't know if like it works. I feel like it's so oversaturated now. Like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's just that every time I want to get rid of something that I know is like, okay, I spent a good amount of money on this. Let me see if I can sell it before I donate it.
Right.
And eventually, like I'm sure half of the stuff that's on my Poshmark still like is probably being
Donated.
worn somewhere like in downtown LA. or
Right,
something.
yeah.
Like I probably already donated to Mission and I have no
Right.
idea where it is.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry guys.
Yeah,
But
because
you should shop my stuff.
shop
Please.
her Poshmark,
Get
guys.
rid of my closet.
Shop her Poshmark.
I want that stuff out.
Yeah. Okay, you have a new film coming up, Roasted.
Yeah.
What do we need to know about it?
Well, we're currently in pre-production for that. It's a romantic comedy about a bunch of different lives that are intertwined in this coffee shop in downtown LA.
Okay.
So it all takes place over one day in this coffee shop, and then there's like a little flash forward at the end, just kind of showing you where they all ended up. But it's really fun. It's a total character study, and it's really cute. And there's a bunch of awesome characters and awesome people that are involved, and we're just getting everything together, getting financing together. That's always the fun stuff.
Yeah,
with indie
I mean, I feel
films.
like that's a big challenge with
Yeah.
with most.
Yeah.
How do you deal with? I mean, are you making the hard calls to people to get the
Hard
moolah?
calls. We have this awesome girl, Sherry, with Samara Entertainment that helps us as well, and she helps us locate money and whatnot.
Oh,
for
nice.
that.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out
Hey,
to
Let's
Sherry.
look at the money.
You go and get that money, girl. But yeah, I think it's also just like, I don't know. I feel like the right people come in when the movie's supposed to happen. Like when we finally shot Pretty Broken, it was all of a sudden like, oh, it's go time. Got it. Like it was one day we all woke up and we were like, you know what, we should really just start filming, and then we'll figure out the money as we go.
Yeah. That's a good way to get things. Like, you just gotta start. It
definitely worked for that. For To the Beat, not so much. We got the money and then shot. But I think for like films like Pretty Broken or other indie films that are like very easy locations and small character cast and things like that, I think if you just start filming, like, somehow the money gets to you.
It all falls into place.
I always just think that about life, though, too. Whenever I'm like, I need an extra $100 so I can go do this, somehow it shows up. I don't know how, but, like, I'll get a residual on the check for, like, $150, or in the mail for, like, $150 bucks, and I'm like, oh,
there it is.
You're attracting it. You're attracting it. It's that law of attraction, you know? Put it out there and it comes.
It totally is. Yeah, I also just regard money as like it's money.
It's money. Yeah, I do too. I'm always like, you can make more.
Well, that's
try to have an abundance mindset.
Especially now, there's like a bunch of gig things. Like, if you really just want to like do something, you could literally go Uber Eats for like 2 hours.
Oh my God,
make the money.
Walk some dogs on WAG. Charge some scooters.
There's so many ways to make money these days. Yeah,
it's no longer just babysitting.
Yeah,
we've got so many options.
So many.
Exactly. Guys, this has been delightful.
Yeah.
We really like Jillian a whole bunch. You can come back anytime. Maybe when Roasted's ready to rock and you want to promote it or some shit. That would be great. Tell people where they can find, follow, and support you.
Jillian Clare, everywhere across the board. CLARE, no Air and Claire.
No air and clear.
No air.
I like that.
I know, I should trademark that really one of these days because it's cute. So at Jillian Clare, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whole deal, Poshmark, you know. I'm just saying.
All.
I think it's like J. Clare official on that or something. I had to do something weird.
Oh, okay. All right,
I don't know.
Sure.
It was very strange. I was like, why? Who has my name?
Yeah, exactly.
My name is interesting.
I know.
I don't understand.
How
How's my name?
could they?
How could they take my name?
All right, guys, we are going to take a quick break. We're going to get set up for our live musical performance. Hang tight, and we'll be back in a jiff, everyone. Take care. Hi, everybody. Hey. We're back. Hello, Facebook. Thank you for being patient with us as we move shit around and took photos. Appreciate that. Guys, Faahz and Chris are with us. Welcome to the show.
We're so happy to have you guys here with us today.
Thank you for having
excited.
us.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Both very talented artists, guys. Fucking amazing, to be exact. If you don't know, Faahz is listen, he's a great beatboxer. He's wonderful, okay?
Don't tell anybody. Top secret.
Don't tell anybody. Okay, Chris is a singer, dancer, make it happen chick. We love that about her.
Thank you.
And you have concocted a new project, the Missy Elliot project. This is your baby.
Yes.
You brought him along for the ride.
Yes.
Talk to us a little bit about it.
Well, as an artist, we're always looking for ways to just break through, basically. And I've been like on the scene for a while, just doing covers and just, you know, doing what I love. But I kind of wanted to show people more about myself and what my inspirations are and why I do what I do, and artists that have influenced me. And so as I was thinking about that, I was like, yo, it would be dope to cover a Missy Elliott song. But then I was like, if I cover Missy Elliott's song, I want this to be like outside of the box. How can I take this to the next level? Because I love her, and she's so out of the box, right?
Yeah, definitely out
so
of the
I'm
box.
like, yes,
out. The box doesn't exist.
So I was like, the beat has to be crazy because she's so like hip hop, right? So I'm like, how can I do this? I'm like, yo, it would be really dope if I could find a dope ass beatboxer to do this. So that began a whole journey to find, which is actually hard because it's kind of a dying art form. Like there are people that do it, but they're not that great, to be really honest. So it was tough. So I just put something on Instagram, like looking for a dope beatboxer. My homegirl actually responded. It was like, yo, hit my boy Faahz. Hit him up. And so I hit him, and then like history was made. I met with him, we clicked. I told him my idea, and actually we had just met, so I wasn't sure if he would be even willing to put the time.
Right, exactly.
But he was like, yo, we have to break this down because she has so many hits. He actually suggested that we make it a whole production.
Right.
So I was like,
it's exciting.
Yeah, he was actually committed to it. So that's how it began, and it's just basically a mashup of some of her biggest songs that we creatively put together. He reproduced all of Timbaland's beats, did every musical part in the song.
Wow.
And I came up, how we would do the singing part and how it would transition into. So it's just this whole thing. And it's a visual experience directed by Ironic. And she's incredible, visionary. So it was just amazing to just do that and be outside the box and just pay homage to somebody that just really influenced both of our art,
Yeah. Well, that's amazing.
And it's a 3-part series.
3-part series.
And each part kind of has its own little focus, right? There's the artist, there's the entertainer. The second part, you guys were performing at the Federal Bar.
Right.
Right. The third part, it's more about the entertainment. It's just a beautiful white backdrop. So how cool was that coming up with all 3 different parts?
It was awesome. I didn't know exactly what we would call it or how we would go about it, but Missy is amazing because she sings, she writes, she raps, and so it really caused me to go outside of my box. So the first one, I said, I'm going to attempt rapping, right?
Yeah. All right.
Faahz tried to get me to do a little beatboxing, but I really suck. So we tried though. That wasn't working. So it's like, okay, I think I could do this. So we sat down together and wrote the rhymes, and that just came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So the first one is singing and rapping. We want to show something different each video. The second video is kind of tapping into her being the R&B artist, and we also wanted to show the roots of R&B. So you got a little gospel in there and jazz influence, which is awesome because he just goes into beatboxing jazz, which I've never heard anybody do. It's crazy. So I'm, doing a little scatting on there, some R&B. And the third one is just full on me performing dance. No one has ever really seen me dance that way before. I've been dancing all my life, but I chose music as my main, you know what I mean? So the third one was like, Missy's an all-around entertainer. Like, she shuts the stage down. So we wanted to tap into that. Like, after we've done singing, rapping, it's like, okay, now it's time to shut it down because she can dance too.
Yeah.
So that's what that was about, and that was just going with the flow and and just having fun.
I could imagine that being a very fun experience.
It was it was fun. We were like cracking up, you know what I mean, trying to piece things together, and it was cool to go down memory lane and just listen to her music again. Like, yo, this shit is dope.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
we don't get
right.
to listen to her as much. So it was like, yo, this is crazy. And as we started to like create it, it started getting more excited because we're getting excited off of ourselves.
Right.
Right? So we're like, oh, that's dope. Put that in. So it's great, and it's awesome to be able to use those parts of yourself as an artist to like push yourself beyond the comfort zone and just be creative. And we did it for us. You know what I mean? We didn't know how people would respond, so we're really blessed to be here right now. And that, people love Missy. I mean, and she's making a huge, not that she fell off, but she's making a huge kind of reemergence to the, you know what I mean?
What do you think of her new look? What I shouldn't say new look. Her look is definitely different than what it used to be. How do you feel about that?
She's fly. I'm just like,
no questions asked.
She's just fly. Like, even though she has a new look, it's still Missy. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like whatever she does, it's never like what everyone else is doing. You know what I mean? So she may have elements of what's trendy right now, but it's still taking it to the next level, which is why, you know what I mean?
To interject, I feel as though that what's trendy right now is because of Missy.
Okay.
Like, you know, I feel as though that she inspired, like she always took a chance to be just avant-garde, like different. I'm gonna do the complete opposite. When everybody is doing, you know, videos that are just, you know, on a stoop or doing this, I'm gonna wear a big baggy, you know, what looks like a trash bag and these and I'm gonna put, you know what I mean, and I'm gonna have a fisheye lens and I'm gonna be in the camera and I'm gonna just do I'm gonna exhibit that art does exist within this culture and I'm gonna stay true to the culture. So I feel as though a lot, you know, between her and shout out to Busta Rhymes, who is like one of her co-contributors, like they revolutionized like visuals, and so I think a lot of what we see is because of what Missy has done in the game.
I went through Missy's Instagram before this because I was like, Missy, did you hear about this yet? Have you posted it to your Instagram? She has not, but we're still going to push for that. So, Missy, pay attention. Come on, throw them a bone. Let's go, girl. Okay, so I have to ask you, one of Missy's like famous lines where she's like, it's your first yet. What the fuck does she say there? Because you say it when you do it.
It's crazy. Because I've been researching this, right? It's actually
that first line.
It's the first line, but backwards.
Yeah.
So they just run it backwards. So she's just actually repeating.
Is it worth it? Can you work it?
Put my thing down,
flip
flip
it,
it,
and
and
reverse it.
reverse it.
So then it's they just reverse it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not really like words because it's backwards. So I just kind of like, you know, finesse.
All these years I never
This whole time I had no idea what she was saying, but like you could sort of make it sound like you knew what she was saying.
Yeah, to me it was just an added beat. I'm like, okay.
All right, girl, do it. Okay, sure.
She literally just put her thing down and reversed it.
That's dope. That's dope. More of her dopeness.
And so if people are like, love Missy as well and they want to check this out, I mean, I saw it's on Instagram TV, right?
I've posted it on my Instagram TV, but it would be great if they go to the YouTube.
Okay. So we should be going to YouTube to watch this.
It's under I Am Chris, CHRIS Music.
Okay.
You can find it there. It'll have all 3 videos there. And that's also my Instagram page. So.
Yeah, so please, guys, find, follow, support, right? Let's get on it.
Yeah.
And Faahz, too. I mean, fucking find, follow, support him, too.
Faahz, Faahz.
Okay, so what do you guys collectively or separately have coming up that we need to be aware of?
Well, I am in the midst of working on a project. So the Missy project was kind of just an outlet just because, you know, while I'm working on my own things, I still wanted to do something fun and creative for myself. So and just kind of give people an idea of who I am, introduce them to who I am before I drop my project.
Okay.
So right now, I'm in the process of building my project. Yes.
Got you. Well, when you're ready to drop your project, or you have, you're welcome to come back and perform and promote it. You're so welcome. What about you? What you got going on?
Everything, a lot of everything. Radio show, working on a TV show. I have a meeting tomorrow. Actually, got to keep it under wraps.
Okay.
But it's all based on beatboxing, and then also working on a project as well. I created this alter ego. We were talking about it yesterday.
Yes, you did.
And and just trying to develop skits and create content.
We're gonna make a skit about him.
We have to.
I gotta write that shit.
Yes.
yeah, that's gonna happen.
It's got to be amazing. Yeah, but just and then pushing the Missy Elliot project.
Yeah.
Because, it's
a damn good project.
It's a great project. It's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so we're super stoked to have you guys perform. Okay. Is there anything you want to tell us about this performance before you start?
We're going to tap into this part 2.
Okay.
So we're going to do a little bit of the jazz.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Just to show you guys how we get down.
We love it.
So excited.
So yeah.
All right, take it away, you two.
Floor is yours.
All right. We got to get the...
Sure.
make sure that it's...
acapella.
That's, and we love that.
And I
This
think
is a bold move. That's amazing.
Part of it, too, is that, we... it's great to do something that's produced, and the videos are amazing, but a lot of times I feel as though that artists kind of hide behind that production.
Absolutely, yes.
And the fact that she can actually sing, it's like, and I actually beatbox. I know it's easy for people to say, oh, well, he went to the studio and layered everything, but it's like, no,
here is the raw, uncut, unstudioed version.
Okay. So, A flat.
Baby, got me tipsy, off the me. Your love takes me, baby, you send me crazy. Can I be a lady? I love the things you say to me. I like it when you're talking dirty. Can we get kinky tonight? I got so many things on my mind. I love the way you squeeze me tight. Hey, I like it when you do me. Can we get kinky tonight? I got so many things on my mind. I love it when you squeeze me tight. Whoa. Talk it to me like you want to. Ooh, I can take it like a pro, Do it on road, the backstroke. My hormones jumping like a disco. Little crystal. All you gotta say is Missy go. All you gotta say is Missy go. All you gotta say is Chrissy go.
Yes.
That was amazing, guys. That was really, really good. That was really good.
Guys, go watch the this shit on YouTube.
Thank you for having us. This is so awesome.
Of course. It's always an open invitation for both of you guys.
Thank you so much.
Guys, this has been another week of Females Unfiltered show. We made it. We fucking survived. Christy is maintaining positivity. Yes.
So awesome.
We are live at Mixology 101. We are here every Thursday. Please come down, get a drink, talk to Nikki. She's our favorite bartender. Get some French fries, which are my favorite food. We will be here next week. Thanks to everyone who supports us. We love you guys, and see you guys then. Bye.
Thank you.